You know Agbeko, number 9. Long John, do you know him? Because
former rapper.
Oh, what do you mean by former rapper?
But do you know him? Do you know his works? His works.
I say boxer.
You
are talking about Agbeko. Yeah, he's actually a rapper, but we didn't like the former rapper. He was then rapping in Evermore. Yeah. You don't know him.
Back case.
You know that
boys, he was on the back case song.
Tesla Uso.
Long John, you don't know him.
Have you heard of the song Ototome?
Ototome.
Yeah. Long John Agbeko. Long John Agbeko.
Agbeko number 9.
Agbeko number 9.
Now they are just here in the interview.
Yes. You didn't know him. You only know about that.
What did you say about them?
And you need them. Or more them.
Long John also him. And soon him name Bia. Unim. Is that a former rapper?
One is a former rapper.
Or a former rapper?
Because of what?
That's it. Rap. Your present continues.
Rap.
Your present continues.
Long John, do we finish?
What is his current song in the system?
He doesn't have a song in the system currently.
So you are a former rapper?
Oh,
Munyasa.
I'm
actually the current song in the system.
So good to perform. Agbeko performing.
No one chance one perform.
Obe just
for the current song was system.
Mami you dey say we do a chat.
The quad former musician.
No negative news say sit down.
Now I want us to pay attention to something they said. And I know when it comes to showbiz, influence is one of the things that happens easily. In fact, sometimes you may not even know you are being influenced to do something, but before you realize, you are neck deep into it. According to Agbeko, whilst he was in his peak of his music career, he met a lady from abroad. And in fact, that lady was sent home by the parents or the father because she was abusing drugs abroad, from London to be specific. And according to Agbeko, when he met with the lady introduced or influenced him to also start using it. And they otrino their mano, no swatching, otrino their mano. A sat no mako charge, no my omo trisa. We are
no more.
We.
Yes.
Lonjo the way you. Omo trisa, ochini no ejemu pua. And Agbeko is saying out of that was when he also got introduced to drugs, and today, look at him. In fact, he admits that I'm Ankoyi and I'm Nkoyi. And we're asking, was it Agbeko that was weak? Or indeed, the showbiz influence is crazy? And this is the question I want us to ask. Well, I saw someone repost the video and he said, were you forced to take the drugs? That was what the person, I think D.rug was the person who did that. I said, and then did we put you down to put the drug? And I'm saying that, okay, maybe you have that strong will to say no. In show business, when you meet some people and you are not careful, the influence there, it is small. It is small. In fact, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you do it even without realizing it. Can we say Agbeko was weak, or the influence in showbiz is real? Something that can beat you easily. Let's go watch some videos from his interaction with Andy Dosty, some on air, some off air. And when I come back, you need some come away because my name say be able to before someone who is watching us. Stay tuned.
So sometimes
fast forward for someone who had not so much money, and I mean, yeah, we all get into the streets sometimes. How did you end up using drugs?
It was through a female friend I met performing a show at Oxford Street. That was MTN Ariba show. After the show, I met a female friend. So
So she became your girlfriend?
She became my girlfriend.
And this girlfriend introduced you to it?
Yes, exactly. And she wasn't from here. She was actually staying, living in the UK. And then because of drugs, her father brought her down to change, and it became worse. You see here, excuse me to say, the junkie life be way kind of dirty. So, and then she was sent back.
So she left you?
So, not that, like, me, I continue my life, you know, we lost contact and that was it.
Was it expensive to purchase?
Somewhat, yes. Somewhat.
This is Hits.
So sometimes...
Fast forward, for someone who had not so much money, and I mean, yeah, we all get into the streets sometimes. How did you end up using drugs?
It was through a female friend I met performing a show at Oxford Street. That was it.
I'll get you the food. I'll make No. Oh, I'm not going to find out.
I know you're buying.
You say you dey home. The person say go buy food, or you say go like.
No. So whatever stuff you want, take it. It's on my account. If you want something soft, I can get you something soft. I can get you food.
Let's take it from the top.
Right?
Okay, maybe I'll go for the...
It doesn't matter. Whatever stuff you want to take whatever stuff you want. So you can...
Well, so I don't know whether I should say the sad story of Agbeko or whatever it is, but Long John, where there's so better community start here now. We are asking about the situation on our hand with Agbeko. Is it the fact that he was weak, or the showbiz influence is strong and it is hard to resist?
Nothing do showbiz influence. Nothing do showbiz influence. If you would do, you would do it. In fact, there's nothing like showbiz influence. Yeah. It is life. I don't think we have something also called school influence.
Oh, there's
or church influence.
There's school influence.
And I made sure. If you want to use it like that, in the baby or baby be a honor influence and be 2D.
Yeah.
What I say. But me in general, I wanted to look at life in general because life,
which is fine.
Which is yes, which is fine because it is either yes or no.
Okay.
Oh, yes or no. Sorry. I did it through the good job.
It happens back once.
I did not see it through the serious though. So you see, when you look at his story, you see people like this. I don't want to really blame them too much.
Okay.
But I always have a question to ask. You see, these things that you do, my first question is, what's your personal conviction about it? Because he has accepted the fact that it is that thing that is worrying him. So what is he intentionally doing to curb it?
Okay.
You've acknowledged the problem. You know where the problem is now. What are we doing next? You understand? The beautiful thing too is, you enter certain media houses and people are easily able to recognize it. This is not the first time they've met him like this.
Yes.
I think someone else has done a video of him.
Yes.
So it should mean you are still being recognized. So you can definitely have people who can get your story out there and get the necessary support. But the question is, you see, some of these people, their story is a bit corny. it might look like they want to stop. You get the necessary help. What they show me same pet.
No matter what.
What I say. So.
You no person.
Thank you. They will come to you with sweet stories. Like the story is very touching and everything. You are willing to help. Definitely, the help have to go into his hands.
Yes.
So if you don't get family, from this perspective, you can see the family has even ditched him.
Yes.
Family ditch him. So where will you start from? And you see some of these things too. When things start going on well with you, family will start fighting you for the boy. Don't be shocked that if Andy Dosty is able to dress this guy and he start getting him gigs, somebody from nowhere will do a video attacking Andy Dosty. That how can they take their family member and use him to play shows, make money off him without the it will start like that. But you see, as Andy take him right now, nobody in mind day. Another thing is, you see, this me, I wouldn't want us to blame this anything on industry. It's personal conviction, I will say, because we or everybody seated here has been influenced one way or the other. There are certain food that fit on color brim the ma also undi. Yeah. Cause we did ama and I say undi da e bia there what ya fa won nti umpe so be there. What I say? It has nothing to do. I think it's about time people understand that when you get yourself into things like this, you accept the fact that you got yourself into it. And you bibia na also blame the next person. Okay. What I say? Because you had the opportunity. You have for two in so all ka story in yet. Na down for bar. What I say? Until who say you were down for yes I don't know. Ompeno. Why did you even choose to be her friend in the first place? What I say?
Obeying a girlfriend.
That is the. So you allowed her. She encroached. She came slowly, broke all the boundaries of friendship and got inside. And of course, as a when who about shawo, sorry to say 2-2. Now I can say me worry na me man asisa. Sure. That's what he's saying. Oh, you're so for crowd, be falling. What I say? If you were able to see those signs, and you say, I'll go inside and change her. Change me. You will come out, change, and you can't change that change. Because it's a why change. The Akoso life can only the Akoso. You understand? I'm not sure Agbeko knows he's looking the way he looks. He feels it's normal. At this point, maybe I don't know, Sunday who no normal. Into who the mobile cry on Sunday who is a. Need say, what's our cousin and you say I had or maybe a couple. You see, so he allowed this and he's of age. He's beyond 18. As I say, he has no how should I put it, mental disorder or any doctor kind of how should I put it?
Prescriptions.
I just say when you have health issues that. What I say?
He has been fit. Or mental health.
He has been fit. I'll use myself as an example. Coming into the industry, I've worked with a couple of artists. At a point, they even tried mocking me because they were passing the blunt and I wasn't ready to take it.
Tell me who's your John.
Oh, and only the S3. How many two me do you? Yes. Anna. You see, they use that night. Yakobo show. Yakobo S concert. Kobo. Sana Empire time. Yakobo better. Yakobo. No, I'm just
show.
Yeah, shows better.
Show. Twas Mukobo show.
Shows.
Don't give description of the shows.
No, I'm not explaining. Me call details. Meaning that the person just say Nippon on your small artists. Kobo shows. Sana night. And I be fee.
Empire show.
Empire, like that was Bolane shows, you know that time. What I say? No, that's not. He's not the one I'm looking at. That is what I actually want to say. But there was a mechanic.
Empire show.
Oh, Agbeko story video person here. About to give so we came back and then when we got to the place, everything happened. I mean. I started, you know, they passed everything. It got to my turn, I didn't take it. Then they were like, yo, why? we all be boys. Why say you don't want to do this? Or you don't want to have video with it? I said, well, now why I go do that thing? Normal level. That night, you know how these things are. Then take mock me, sir.
You be jump.
Long jump.
Hey, wait, boy, this. Oh, carry away. Yeah, we're dropping the joke, not the matter. We're so dropping the joke, not the matter. I say, hey, I mean, one of the last things you can try to do is because you feel I should do something I've not done it. Into baby beer for me to feel uncomfortable. But the better me also. Sadly nowadays, but the better me also. And that's what I decided to do.
Long jump.
Until at the end of the day, when I'm at now, I still have everything working for me. But you see, another shocking thing is, I also have another question. I thought people say, oh, she we are, and how?
He said he's doing drugs.
Yes. So what he's doing is beyond.
But he said we.
No. I was just saying.
He was just saying.
I have a clarity.
So
you see,
no, but by even what people are saying, true, but necessary a general thing. There are some people or fans a bottle crack saying, Obi neye, Ohia, Bibi Bay.
Yes.
So a individual.
And sometimes it's not about who is doing what. Yes. People who have, when they smoke weed, they are able to still do everything to keep up.
So that was
those who don't have.
that was one of my conversation. For instance, in my senior high school, I had boys and now on my side. I met one of them at Tudu. Boys are now senior high school. Shano Tudu Utimi so what free. And I'm street in or just suits why bus like some way. But at that time, I'm a guy. You understand? Then I make a say, so this lifestyle, me, I've seen how it ended people. People drink, and I don't want to see myself in one.
Okay.
I never liked those moments. What I say? Nipan the bosenia odin come offer, send an whole bonfa. I don't like it. Personally, I've made that decision to myself. Sanyama we die. Oh yeah me den. Opa fa sere me the be anka me do sa o sere any teasing be bo me ho din than me to follow you, do it, and you wake up in the next 10 years living a normal life and now start living a abnormal life. What I say? Because I believe say oh no afaw ajo body.
And no more judge.
But me no.
Hormones.
Send me star on it here no. Bia it's me for me they meet my better times. Imagine me energy am na masana yes anya manaka.
No we. Hey.
What I say? So
Baba we must not know we are rather it slows them.
Eh so okay.
Oh yeah no
there are some people who are
slowing down.
This is how they convince them.
And Ojani is slow motion. So yeah, this Ojani is slow.
Honestly, so this Agbeko story, I want to be very honest. I wouldn't want to pin the blame on him. A life decision I will take it.
But the decision did not just come on. The decision came about because of a certain association.
Well, and I make sure.
Why do you want to ignore that factor?
Good. No, I'm not ignoring. That's what I make her say. He saw, for instance, me. I made the shame trim. Say, oh, you're my downfall. Now you're Game Boy. I will never need anything from you. Never. So that's my catch order. Ama, if you are my friend, self, let me who's our science now. I delete you from my contact list. I have a reason. And yes, sir. Me sorry tia or more Game Boys. And of course, I understand. System na again. Internal yes, I don't know. But I don't want to make you or lifestyle now living on. Now what of pressure from Abraham me send me who life me planning my life afar. Because your path and my path are two different ways. In a day, obetima bomb back home. Me, there's nothing like in a day me bomb back home. I will earn what I deserve. You are not going to earn what you deserve. You might earn what you basically never dreamt of self. What you say? So as a human being, you should have your own life principles, or the be okay by. I do way wow. Also obi on only nam no and no ya. And you what you say on obese no. Above 18 years, not depending go so. Of course, me. Why? And you see, sometimes try to talk to them. In common na obe who say nipa we obetima sesa na na so ntimi sesa no. Some people and some people they don't know what they are doing. It is through the conversation you know that this person you can actually help, or they are willing to allow themselves to be helped. So nothing you go fit do change am. Some people say who be this run away. As a Joseph any Spotify no. Something some temptation there no. You don't try to convince or try to shout no.
You flee.
Okay. You in fact I was so Johnny na depending your piece of cloth no.
You flee.
As evidence who Johnny.
Bible say flee from.
What has here?
Run. Was it flee?
What has here? So Agbeko going close. I don't know his. I'm sure I know when I'll try to change him.
Okay.
But they say he's a change man.
Yeah.
What has here? So the reflection of his friend. Now we don't know the friend. It is you we know. Has been thrown on you.
Okay.
What I say? So he took the decision of getting close. Me Adam for say me then you go do that close. And even if you are me even if you do these things, we should have our limits. What I say? You can't have that conversation with me say and I beg you way bo. Agromudi are fine. But all the between how? What I say? So some of these things there, as a human being, you should have self-discipline and understand. Say my no should be my no. You can right now what because the you can't blame anybody. You can't because you saw the signs. You saw the signs and you decided to go close. Whatever reason that triggered you to go close, no. And as I say about baby, you see. So what he can do to help himself now is he has now come to self-actualization, which is to agree say owning problem, no.
Okay.
And
number one solution.
And you understand? To the one of the basic way to solve a problem, they say you accept there's a problem.
Yeah.
You identify the problem.
Yes.
Then now we can start working on the solution. He has identified it, so something can be done.
I see. Ro, take over. Still on the Agbeko saga.
Well, it's sad. This is not the first time, in fact, in our industry that we are hearing something like this.
Okay.
And definitely this is not going to be the last time. You see, when Long John was speaking, he said this is life. And life in general comes with influence, whether you like it or not. Every department that you find yourself, you will definitely come across one influence or the other. Unfortunately for our space, it is very high to me than most or any other sector or any other space. Yes, I'm not saying some spaces don't have it or they don't do some of these things, but then in our space, it is very high.
Okay.
Especially because of how informal our space is. So it is very high. And unfortunately, it is not everybody that has that willpower or self-discipline. And if you've ever been addicted to something before, or if you've ever been hooked to something before, you understand what these guys go through. The power to say I don't want to do it is as difficult as anything.
Okay.
You may think, say, oh, yes, I know. I listened to a little lengthy, like a full length of the interview, with Dosty. And he's even gone on I think 3 music FM. 3 FM.
Yeah, with Giovanni.
3 FM with Giovanni.
Okay.
Yes,
Giovanni interviewed
him
2024.
Yes, last year.
Yeah.
And Sana, even getting to this particular state, it is not easy. For me, I've been hooked before on drugs. And
Really?
Yes, on pain meds, painkiller, painkiller.
Yeah.
Somebody may see it as common something. Painkiller. So for me, my life, I don't joke with pain meds. Anything that has to do with pain reliever, I am extremely careful.
I see.
I had to confide in one female friend who is a health practitioner. She was the one who helped me unhook it.
Wow.
And the withdrawal syndrome symptoms of it, or whatever they call it, it is not an easy task.
I see.
So if you see someone hooked like that, don't think say a nipa ne pe. I listened to what his conversation with Dosty, and he was saying, oh, some people tried to help him, and unfortunately, they were not able to see him through. You see, when you get to that level, you have so many people to blame. You have everybody to blame. Yes, you acknowledge you are part of the problem, but your solution, like the attempt in finding solution, you will take yourself out of it. That is one difficult aspect of finding solution when you are hooked to something. When it gets to solution, you say, Chemo no akaso beboa, so he should see you through. Check all the guys that have been hooked. A man for try so beboa. Who they blame?
That old man. The old man. Old man be now trending on social media. Typical example.
Check all of them, including the ones that are popular in the space. They will tell when it comes to finding solution. You take yourself out. You the person.
Everybody is the problem.
Everybody is the problem except you, because you will feel like you know what be for everybody to see say you are weak, you cannot do anything. So it is left with whether they help you or they don't. So if they are not able to, you will blame them,
which they can't be able to.
And you see the strength of whether they can or they can't. No, yeah, victim. No, you own them. That one no concern you. The moment the person makes an attempt, Hammer has suffered this. Hammer, the Tom Brodo, he has suffered this. Hammer
of the last.
Hammer of the last two.
Hammer of
the last two. Yes. Hammer of the last two has suffered this. Hammer in Kumasi has also suffered this. There are so many people in the space.
Almost suffer.
But
Hammer suffered with it.
Oh yes.
How?
When this guy to the hospital, I didn't call. Red eye. It happened. He had to come back, go back again. The first one, maybe the attempt even from the family and everything. But this case is also very typical. How many you will get it when it gets to you finding solution, you take yourself out. And that is where I will say, you see this guy, he has a psychological problem.
Mental health.
Oh yes. Oh yes. You see, to him, aside the fact that he's hooked, his psyche is not apt. His psyche is not apt. And unfortunately, the drugs is also making it worse. If we would want to treat this as, oh, he has the willpower to forget, he doesn't have shilling. Only willpower. No. Left to him alone, this is how it will be. It is not everybody that has the willpower to say, I want to find solution and like to the core, regardless of whatever the challenge may be. To some people, they don't. Internet, sometimes the influence in the space, you can't blame the influencers. You can't blame the influencers because for whatever it is, they will be there. They are doing their things. So,
not thinking about what it means.
No. So if they extend to you and you also buy into it, like you said, there are some people that, opa manishi wiasimuwi, onye eshinye no, ba opa mobi mpofe ba kune ko twem. Wo na be na utipaye. Ayekese. It is because everybody's system is built differently. For me, it is life that has happened to him. And life choices. Unfortunately, it is not everybody that is able to take a proper life choice at any particular point in time. Besides, for him to go, you see, he is blaming somebody that influenced him. Forgetting that before he even met that girl, even among his circle of friends, now we yeah.
Oh, forget. No, it's possible.
They all can condensation on it.
But I can also tell you it is not true. It is not true. Before Agbeko will meet that girl, his circle of friends were stronger than that girl. That girl, you see, you can try something and not follow through. But you can meet somebody along the line that will introduce and get you hooked. My point is that his first try was not with the girl.
Well, we can't argue, but we can take
his first try was not with a girl. For me, I've said that. Check it. Hip life no. Hip life no. Hard drugs was very common. And then hip life. Squad no.
A certain era.
A certain era. It was hard.
Back tie it
was hard. So you can't tell me say a girl no. The girl is a contributing factor. In fact, I can say will play a major role. But you see, I want Agbeko to, of which he is also taking responsibility. Okay. Say it starts from somewhere, and that is why I will also agree. Say the influence in the space is very high. So me, I will not blame the influencers. Like I said, the people that are getting involved. If you know yourself and you know, say Charlie, me dear, if I start something, the willpower to say no after 2 tries is hard. Do like Long John, or you can do like me, or you can do like Sammy Flex, or you can do like Chemo. Chemo, they are just the year pioneer one. Chemo, and the on that bonus or you put Chemo, trapper tied for the onside, or the one who neutralize it. You understand? So for me, the people that are in the space are the ones that, especially those who have not been introduced yet, are the ones that we will continue to advise to take the best decision.
I'll be reading your messages after Chemo before you go for the very last topic for the day. Chemo, Agbeko, reading messages.
Yeah. I will start from where Roland said taking the best decision. Unfortunately, knowing and taking decision are 2 different things. So they may know, like based on advice that we are giving, but they will take the opposite decision.
Of course.
Decision making are 2 different
I'm giving you an example. So unim
the way they speak,
they can tell you Tima obetimi ahye team omo ya de team wey you good and to go travel to travel team na
ni edi
decision onum but this is opposite it's two different things. Because at a point what will make you pick a certain decision or choose a certain decision based on motivation and other influence and sometimes even beliefs. It has nothing to do with your knowledge. So we can advise them. But Ogushage will be a pen now or so one tribute or manini. Agbeko days a bit me, I say. If you are saying we pa man train or Bokokwa, my mention na Yankudi. And or Chukodi, and a Tifaso. I think one thing is influence, you know. You bet me a blame or to some extent, but you see the final decision is with you as an individual. You are a unit decision maker. Decision being taken in our lives, so the units. The group will be taking amount. The individual one I will take it based on where you find yourself. And this one in particular for addiction and influencers are there and they will not stop today or tomorrow. And you have to take decision, the final one. And American, some may take it based on knowledge, some may take it based on other things, motivation, incentives, and other things. Into a better fashion. And what can we say than to say, well, at any particular point in time, if you know yourself very well, it will help you take a better decision. And then if you are really to resist the other factors that will come your way, the incentives, and not so bad, because on only the girl, say yeah girls be and so say boys na yeah yeah I've heard one lady now no say time I kwa sorry ani ye bi or no was in the boyfriend and yeah no cigarette san no so foforo san no so foforo I was do baby because then the boy ekun back home.
Wow.
The aka no esa. Enti no person otwe. Boy no so person otwe. Ena ntokwa. Hey. Meanwhile, the boy na introduce you. Uma no ntwemo.
Master April.
Only master April. And you know, yes, if you don't make the right decision or the right choice at a particular point in time, it may be like that forever. And you be na ato Agbeko no. Influence in it there. Yeah, your war industry ni ma. Yeah, movie than it there. Yeah, share. But if you are able to resist to some extent, even some of the influencers, you know, at a point, you know, money a bear fight amount. I have to be with them found corner. With the own feeling to die. But it started there because people almost feel this almost yeah now nebia. They will try to push you in. Say the bear yen na bro pepe. Yen to me mama bru nyao sa. And you know they will try every means to get you in. One, if you think that but you can't resist that, then you move out of that place But if it is something that you can control, because sometimes you can also influence some of them based on how I also you on your man. Someone can say, Charlie, I think I will be better if I behave like Roland, if I behave like Long John, Intino. Maminya is a deal. But I don't know, and then she said the opposite. Or mono tattoo, tells and all those things. So I think it is about making the good choice at a particular point in time in your life. And some of these things there, that single unit decision making, and yet general one will be a bit take care amount. And if you miss it, anything can happen. Because getting out of it is another thing. Means the solution that Roland was talking about is sometimes you take yourself out and you blame others for giving you solution. You are right. But the opposite is also true. Okay. Sometimes the people bringing decision, they don't know better decision. They are bringing the solution, but they think their solution is the way. Best. And you know, almost working with you. Who na why addicted? Me na me boa no. Who na me no me. The American na oye.
Okay. Me say da.
Me say da. Sorry.
Sometimes say no. Sometimes we take care about
So me, those who want to offer solutions to so they should will go through the whole thing with the person that they want to help. Because sometimes ultimately na no I give you up no or show say so also be yeah. And no be blame you at the end of the day say when to me am no. Because o call with package how you want to do it. Yeah. Or person no rema na chatting say na problem and to obey na wa show say me na so ba be later no I blame you for not helping and all those things. So for me a holistic thing at a point you need that person to be involved if you want to help. Don't just go knowing say you know it all and you can do it. Yeah, who be. Ebi o ha me kwa ma predictive that say sad we emfa ebe enche be ye. But ebi o ha okoka no my say oh yeah prophet of doom and I won penny papa na.
About you predict here by.
Oh yes, bebre.
That's the enemy of progress.
Bebre. Say sa solution ya mo dey my emfa. And so omo they feel said they have better solution. That's the problem. So the influence is there. Wow, our industry, no matter who movie around with artists, celebrities, and what who be that. So take a better decision at any point in time in your life.
Wow.